I'm Emily Ehman, back with another segment of Dig Deep, where I'm highlighting players and coaches around the Big Ten. Today, I'm lucky enough to be joined by Indiana basketball's Miller Kopp, which I'm still getting used to saying. Miller, you played 3 years at Northwestern and then went south to Bloomington to play at IU. You just had your first game back at Welsh Ryan Arena. What were your emotions as you stepped back on campus for the first time?
Well, it was weird, to say the least. There were so many different emotions just, leading up to it. I didn't know what to feel or what to think. But I just knew that, it was going to be cool and good to get back and just, see some old teammates, some old friends, and the staff as well, because, they were all great to me. So it was good to see them, but it was just very stressful still. And, something I had been waiting for so long.
Yeah, I know you were so close to so many of those guys. You get to hang with any of them?
Yeah, I got to, before the game, we were talking and mid-court, me and Pete Nance and Ryan Greer really talked to each other for a couple minutes, and it was good to see them and talk to them a little bit and talk to them after too, even though it was a tough game, but it was still good to see him.
Well, I feel like just remembering my time at Northwestern overlapped with you a little bit. I feel like there was no time where I didn't see you where Pete or Ryan weren't there. So you guys are kind of just like a package deal for those years.
Yes, at all times we were always together. It was like we spent probably 95% of not just the day, but just like the 3 years I was there together. So that was really one of the craziest parts. Just playing against those guys was just, surreal.
I want to take a look back a little bit. I know you grew up with 3 brothers within 6 years of each other. God bless your parents, but I know that kind of has to breed a little bit of competition, maybe a lot. How do you think that contributed to where you are now?
I think a lot. Well, I know a lot. Growing up with 3 brothers who were all big into sports, it just, we were competitive at everything, whether it was, who could shower the fastest, who could, eat dinner the fastest, who could, run up the stairs the fastest. We just competed at everything. And so growing up too, we're all so close in age that, we just play against each other in sports and basketball, football, baseball, everything. So, they're a huge reason for, me being just, competitive and really wherever I'm at today.
Well, yeah, as you started to kind of hone in on basketball, how did you decide that you wanted to play basketball at a high level?
Well, I, growing up in Houston, Texas, football is the biggest thing. Football is religion. And so, I played football, until probably 7th grade and, stopped that just because and like baseball and then, leading up into like 8th grade and going into high school, I was like, what, I got to take this thing seriously. I really, focused on basketball and just fell in love with it. And so, ever since then, I told my dad, I said, this is what I want to do. I want to play Division I basketball. And he said, okay, just know that if this is what you want to do, then we're going to do 100, do it 110%. So that's what we did. And, I'm here now.
Well, yeah, fast forward when you got to IU, you started a YouTube page where you've kind of done a lot, vlogging, team trips, giving advice to younger athletes. Recently have done a question time with Miller Time, which is pretty hilarious. Why did you end up starting that YouTube page?
I think the NIL stuff and NIL opportunities it gave me an excuse to do it. I've always kind of wanted to do stuff like that. I like just kind of being creative and, being in front of the camera and, I just think it's, it's a place where I could kind of show my personality and whatnot. And, the NIL stuff really kind of gave me an excuse to start it. And I just kind of just took it from there and really didn't know how to start or what to do. But, I've got some ideas and, it's hard during the season to do it as much as, I want to, just because I'm focusing on basketball and school. But it's been fun. It's been really fun.
What's been your favorite video so far?
I'd probably say the next one, the question time. I got another question time coming up with another one of my teammates, and I think it's probably the best one. So I'd probably say the next one.
All right. Well, we got Miller Time, Magic Miller, Killer Mop. What other nicknames do you have? I feel like you have 8,000 of them.
I got a lot, so I could go by. I'm just thinking of what my teammates call me. So some teammates just call me Millie, Millie K, Millie Kopp, Millie Rock. Shoot. I guess that's it. I don't know. I could go by a lot though.
You're like, if it rhymes, I'm probably going to respond to it.
Yeah. Millie Mill. That's, yeah, pretty much. If you're creative, then and if I like it, I'll
get a head turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
In one of your videos, you did your 4 favorite things about Bloomington, which were people, food, McCormick's Creek State Park, which is the absolute best. And then, of course, Indiana basketball. And they say in 49 states, it's just basketball, but in Indiana, it means something different. And that's hard to explain to people that don't understand, what Indiana basketball really means to Bloomington, the state, the fans. In your time there, what would you say Indiana basketball means to them?
Everything. It really is. You can see it just with the fans who have, seats they've passed down, season tickets and specific seats and rows that they've passed down to, their kids and their grandkids. And, there's people there who, they wait all week or all year for this, season, so they can come to, Assembly Hall and watch games. And, that's the stuff where I see that. And it's just, surreal to me. Like, you see an old woman who, looks like she is really struggling to walk or whatever with her walker or whatever, but you can bet your butt she's going to be there at that game at Assembly Hall and be there an hour before and stay, till the buzzer, goes off. So that's really what I've seen. And that's what, it showed me. Like it's big.
Yeah, it's definitely, I agree. It's everything down there. But to finish up here, Bloomington's got some really good food. So I want to know, since you've been in B-Town, favorite places to eat?
All right. So I'm going to go with kind of I don't know, many people, who knows? I'd probably say for me is Runcible Spoon.
Yep.
I like that a lot. They've got a good mix of like breakfast and lunch. What else? That's my go-to spot if I need some lunch. Another one is bad with names. Putting me on the spot. This is good. Should know this. Okay. Runcible Spoon, and then my other go-to is La Una. La Una. It's just good little Mexican food, and it's just a good vibe in there.
Yeah, we got some, like I said, good food down in Bloomington. It's been fun watching you kill it in those pinstripes and the cream and crimson. So, Miller, thank you so much and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, Emily. Appreciate it.